let's be civil, shall we? Please, have a seat.
Hello everybody, I'm here and I'm back, and today we're going to continue our playthrough of Elder Scrolls Oblivion. This is kind of a second attempt on the 13th day of the playthrough, because yesterday it was basically not my day for streaming. I made way too many stupid mistakes and it was just an annoying day, so we decided to call it. So the day before that happened, we have managed to beat the arena and we have done the recruitment missions for the Mages Guild, and now we're gonna proceed with the Mages Guild in general. So I guess without further ado, what I am going to do is wish you guys happy Monday and jump into the game. Okay. Let's switch, launching Oblivion. The weather today is weird. And I mean in a genuine expression, it is weird because... Oh, there goes the ambulance. Is it gonna... Yeah, it's gonna drive in my window. Hey, ambulance. Anyway, what I was trying to say, weather today is weird. Like, it's hot, in next 5 seconds it's super cold, it's dark in next 5 minutes. It was actually trying to scare me today with a little bit of storm. But thankfully I just took a look at the sky, it was bitch you better not, and the storm have went away. Because I have that much power. And yeah, besides that, there's nothing else that really have happened. I basically took that day off, and like I said yesterday, and it actually worked. I actually feel a little bit better. Anyway, the last time when we needed to make a major staff. To make a major staff, we need to go to the Wellspring Cave, which is what I'm gonna do. And also today, I'm gonna quickly demonstrate how I am grinding my skills. I think about summoning the Storm Match when I got to be upgrading it. Storm Match would be good enemy for the long range. That's only 25 seconds. Why would I do that? Let's go for Skeleton Hero, because yesterday while I was streaming, I also have realized a couple things. Grinding Mysticism, Illusion, and Destruction, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take way too long, and I know for a fact that I don't have enough time to simply grind the skills on stream, so I'm gonna do it off stream, but I'm gonna demonstrate how to grind magical skills. Those that I will be looking for. Alright, Major Staff. I have arrived at Wellspring Cave. I should speak with Aletta or Zarasha. And it seems like they are already busy. And let me tell you something. Breton mages suck. They suck. They're awful. I hate them. They basically are able to restore their health on command to 100% because they have a health restoration. I think it's they have 100 health, so they have 20 points per 5 seconds, and they can just do whatever they want. But the one thing I'm not gonna skip is spell creation. I might actually do the spell creation tomorrow, but I'm definitely gonna buy a couple spells today. Anyway, Major Staff, we found Zarasha, who is dead. I should investigate what happened to her. Well, she got killed, the end. From other news... There's a high elf. High elves are actually very easy to kill. Because high elves don't have the healing spells like Breton do. High elves only have either basic or potions, and that's all that basically gives them any kind of survivability. Huh? Someone there. Let's shout. What is it? And there goes the spell. Yep, she just went for it. But yeah, basically, I do not really want to waste anybody's time, because yesterday I have wasted too much of it. Another one. There we go. Someone got distracted, I should say. Silver axe, nice. But yeah, I think the only skill that I'm actually gonna practice is Conjuration. Because there's actually a good reason for me to practice Conjuration. But Destruction and anything like that, that's gonna have to stay behind for my individual grinding session. Which will happen off the stream. Only on the stream I'm gonna demonstrate how to grind your skills. Oh no, skeleton have died. Probably because skeletons cannot walk on water. Which makes sense. Okay, I looted you. Let me switch back to my skeleton. Wellspring Cave. Done.
What have we here? Another plaything? You'll dance for me, little one. Yes, you will. I will make your corpse dance and then tear itself apart.
Well, I bet you will. Skeleton time. Oh, by the way, she is the strongest one of all of the summoned creatures.
Do your worst.
Or the necromancers. So, it's actually better.
Die, damn you! I'm just warming up, you pathetic. You'll never take me down.
It's actually, you're actually better off to focus on the side dudes.
You're pathetic. What's the matter? Getting tired?
Okay, one side dude down.
Getting tired?
And because they are mages, they always like to run a lot. Therefore, I like to use Claymore against them. Because it's an open battle. Actually, let me check my spells really quick. Oh, okay. I should put something different on number 7.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, my skeleton's almost dead. If there's a spell that I should actually practice or buy, is damage health on time. Or weakness to magic plus damage to health. And just supplement it. Okay, I don't have any stamina left. We'll just do this. And there we go. Necromancers that ambushed me have been defeated. I need to get wood for a staff and get back to Raminus Polis to tell him what happened. Well, I have found a Alata who is dead. Obvious description is obvious. And that's a one necromancer. There should be a second one too. There goes the staff. One trick that I can demonstrate actually when it comes to trying to find the corpse would be go to the video option and reduce the grass distance to minimum. Because that's gonna disable the grass and it's gonna allow me to see where the other corpses are. Oh yeah, this is fine. This is okay. What I can do now is bring back the graphical option. Because we need to keep our game nice and pretty, even though it's an Oblivion. Alright. Maybe I should also fix my stuff. That sounds like a good idea. And fix the stuff of my enemies too. Alright, so map and get back to Arcane University. Hold up, is the guy that I'm looking for asleep or something? No, he's on the outside, only the game does everything to give me the most...
met, Gil.
Is the most
Well met,
overly complicated path to pick. Is he asleep? Yes, he is asleep. Also, I can buy spells from these guys. Not all of them, because Mage Apprentice, that's obvious. But Romanus Paulus can sell me spells, which I believe I already bought. And there should be... Oh wait, I actually need to talk to Romanus Paulus. Never mind. Never mind.
What? Necromancers at the cave?
All 10 of them. Necromancers.
Ileta and Zarasha dead.
Yep.
I can't believe it. They've never been so bold before now. Always hiding in the shadows, staying away from the guild. What could have prompted this? I'll need to speak to the council about this. Thank you for relaying the information. Now tend to your staff and your wounds if necessary.
Already done that.
Delmar at the Kiranasium can help you with the staff. See him right away.
That I will. Okay, let's talk about the Mage's Staff.
Now that you have the wood, speak with Delmar at the Kiranasium.
I have the wood, eh? What about the advancement?
You do not yet qualify for further advancement in the guild.
Alright, fair enough. Do not qualify
You shall
yet.
have a true...
I'm fine with that. Coronasium.
Ah, you must be from Arcane University.
And let me guess, the guy that is responsible, yeah, it's very hard, therefore I cannot really enter.
Greetings, apprentice. Martina Floria, Master Enchanter for the Mages Guild.
Master Enchanter,
Welcome to the Chironasium. Enchanting, isn't it?
I'm trying to ignore, I'm really trying to ignore the puns and, you know, those witty, quirky comments about enchanting, how enchanted everything is. Major Staff.
Delmar handles all staff enchantments. You'll need to speak to him about it.
Fine.
Goodbye.
Also, okay, that's a book that I can pick and sell. We can pick up those soul gems over here with the bone meals. All the soul gems that are over here are not filled. Therefore, it's we can just fool around for a little bit and just fill all the soul gems that I need. But because I belong to the guild, me picking up all their stuff over here is not considered a thievery. Therefore, I'm gonna pick it all up. At least pick up the items that are remotely useful to me. Also, because it's pretty late in the day, the only thing that I can currently do to kill some time is summon the skeleton and soul trap them all the time. So, I need to do that 5 times. Not a big problem. Let's put a regular skeleton summon on number 6, and on the number 7, I'm gonna do soul trapping. There's another building in this area that will allow me to create some spells, and I will go and create the spells that I'm gonna need for grinding of the 3 abilities, but that in a second. I'm gonna show you which skills those are. Okay, so skeleton, summon, soul trapped. 4 more times. Just making sure how many souls I still have. 3. Oh, wait, actually not 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Okay, that's all the skeletons I can actually do. Almost thought that I'm gonna make a horrible mistake, but thankfully I didn't. Anyway, do I want to summon something? After like 35 seconds. Flame Atronach would actually do a lot of damage. This requires Conjuration of 100. We definitely need to get some kind of magical overhaul because those prices are just kind of ridiculous. And the duration of the spells. Well, anyway, let me try to show you guys to pass a little bit of time. Let me show you guys the location, the place in which we can create our own spells. But not before I'm gonna try to harvest every alchemical ingredient that I see lying on the ground. Because alchemy, in my build, might be important. Okay, not the bear pelt. I don't need bear pelts. Lustratorium. It's Mage Apprentice.
Greeting.
Julian.
What can I help you with? Let's do business.
Okay, so you're another alchemist. Okay, but you have like
Safe travels.
nothing. You have like absolutely freaking nothing when it comes to the alchemy stuff. You don't even have anything master, so that sucks. Cloth, no. Can I bring that nightshade? Yes, I can. Because I'm gonna need nightshade for the health damaging effects. So Lustratorium, that's pretty much an alchemical location. Prognasium, that's the staff where we need to wait for that dude till he wakes up. Practice rooms. Let me check what's practice rooms have. Torches. Oh yeah, also let's not forget, I have picked up like 2 books with spells. Electric Shell and Decaying Burst. Both of the witch spells are relatively useful to me. And I'm saying relatively because I'm planning to do something a little bit different. Oh, look at that. Actually, 2 guys practicing. Let me just take your food away because you ain't gonna need it. I need it more than you, including the bread. Parchment. I don't know what I just picked, but whatever. Let me figure out what I just picked. It was definitely not something that I would normally use. Yeah, pewter. Pewter mug. Don't need that. Don't care. Why am I taking fall damage, man? That's Imperial Tower. This is where the guards are sleeping. Mage Quarters. What about the Mage Quarters? There's some kind of a book. There's another book over here, but it's a guide to Imperial City, which technically it's useless to me. Mage's Quarter basement. Oh. They're just people sleeping around. Okay. Let them do what they want. Ain't gonna bother. Okay, that's an upper level. In the upper level, ooh, strawberries. Gimme, gimme, gimme. That's yarn. Novice, alembic. Any of those books are of any use? No. Oh, wait. That was a 25. But that doesn't give me anything. Probably the skill that I'm already... the skill already mastered. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just walking around, checking all your stuff. Totally not gonna steal anything. Alright, anyway. That's a mage's quarters.
Greetings, Guild.
Well met, guildmate.
Mystic Archives. I doubt that Mystic Archives is gonna have anything of use. There's only Guide to Chain Hall. There are definitely some books. I'd like to find a book on mysticism. Ooh, 5 Songs of King Wolfrath. Well, it's worth 100, but it doesn't really help me anything. Provinces of Tamriel also doesn't help me with anything. There's a book, Modern Heretics, but I think, yeah, we already read that. There's a book behind this. Can I actually read it? Fighters Guild History. Heavy armor skill to 42. Just close it.
Greetings, guildmate.
There's only Inkwells. Book for 50, Cleansing Fire, but that probably is not gonna help me. Doing our history, not gonna help me. There was something. Response to Bearer's Speech, and that Destruction 62. Nice. What about this book? Minimarco, Alchemy 70. Don't mind if I do. If you're picking the mage's main abilities, this is a good location for you to basically level up. Because you can gain like 2 or 3 level ups without any problem. And
Greetings, apprentice.
this is the room.
Master Spellmaker Gaspar Stegin at your service. New
Staggered.
spells, old spells, good spells, bad spells. They're all fun
Spells.
for me.
This guy basically is spells. Anyway, this is the location where we're gonna create our
May I interest you in...
spells. Yes. Yeah, that's 45 attribute, which I'm gonna need. I already got the chameleon, but maybe I'm gonna buy one just in case. It's also 75% chameleon, so yeah. Aegis spell. That costs a lot, but it should be worth it. Silence, I don't think I have it, but I don't also believe I need it. Alright, thank you. There's
You
also
too.
another guy over here that can sell me some spells, but it appears that I'm gonna have to slip in the bed. But it doesn't
Well
stop
met.
me from creating some of the spells that I'm gonna need for grinding. So let's see what we got first. Okay, we're gonna do Charm on Touch for like 10 points for 3 seconds duration. We need to have the School of Magic that we want to practice as the very first effect. The secondary effect that we want to get is Fortify Magicka on self, 21 points for 3 seconds. And while having this, wow, this is cheap. This is super cheap. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, that should be much cheaper. It's still pretty much reasonable. So I'm gonna create 3 spells. Basically, we need to put the effect from the selected school on top of the list, and then we got Fortify Magicka, so we get an infinite Magicka, an infinite casting. Because I'm gonna display exactly how it works. But first, let me name the spell. I'm gonna name it Illusion Grind. Create.
Guildmate.
So that was Illusion. The other spell that I want to do is Destruction. It's gonna be on Touch. Yeah, I guess 10 should be good. And the same. Fortify. Magicka on self, 21 points, 3 seconds. Oh, that's actually 21 seconds. That's a little bit too much. For 3 seconds, yes, that's all I require. Destruction grind create. That's the second spell. And now we also need mysticism, which mysticism gonna be dispel on touch. And then add the Fortify Magicka on stealth. 21, 3 seconds. Mysticism grind. There we go.
Claudette Perrick runs a...
We got those 3 skills grinded up. Okay,
Fine
so what we need to
information.
have is we
You
need
should
to
check
have a
out-
weapon in our right hand. And let's try with Illusion Grind as an initial demonstration.
The Gilded Carafe.
Basically what you
It's a
do
nice store, at least.
is you have this combination over here. You need to pay attention because the Magic School of Illusion, that's the result that you need to get. You basically get the cheapest spell that you can get in your inventory that's responsible for a specific magic school, in this case Illusion, and you get Fortify Magicka because every single time you cast that Fortify Magicka, you gain additional 21 points of Magicka on yourself. Which basically what should it do is that you're gonna get infinite Magicka even if you're gonna deplete your Magicka to 0.
For alchemists.
And okay, so to
Farewell.
cast it fast, what
Hello,
you need to
guildmate.
do is hold your shield with the right click of the mouse
Well
and
met,
just keep on
guildmate.
casting. Like this. If the Magicka is not gonna immediately recover with you, which should demonstrate on the bottom left, then, you know, you basically cast it. You don't have to aim at the
Well
enemy
met, guildmate.
or,
Died
in
of
this case,
Lenormand,
ally.
moves with such grace.
You can
I
just
wonder
do
what it is
this.
she does.
She jumps like a toad. She'll also teach others how to do it.
And as we could see just a second ago,
What's the news
The
from the other parts of Tamriel?
Illusion have already
Nothing I'd
increased
like
by
to
1
talk
point.
So
And there we
long.
go. Illusion is right
Right.
now at 40. We could do the same thing with Mysticism Grind,
Hello,
as
guildmate.
I'm going to
Hello,
display.
guildmate.
It's the same deal. Grab the skill, create it as minimum as possible with the same Fortify Magicka, 21 points for 3 seconds, and then just keep on grinding. Just keep on casting until the mysticism is gonna go up.
Greetings, apprentice.
Indeed,
Greetings,
greetings,
apprentice.
yes. And there we go. Resistance to 52. Now, Destruction Grind is a little bit different. Because if I'm gonna start casting Destruction on somebody from the room over here, they're gonna turn hostile. We don't want that. Grinding spells in Oblivion is all about successful rate of the casting spells. It's not about how damaging or how effective the spell is. It's only about the effectiveness. So we basically, to avoid contact with the NPCs, you simply go up here, you can even step on this desk, and just aim forward and watch the skill grow.
Greetings, guildmate.
Which it does, but because I have a high destruction skill, it might actually take a little while. In the meantime, you can even like do this while walking around the entire Tamriel while you're traveling. But because I only want to do the demonstration of this, therefore I'm just casting as it is. I'm simply want to prove that this actually works.
Smaller bookstores are gone. I guess they just couldn't.
There we go.
Good day.
Destruction 63. And this is how, if you don't want to like max out your abilities, because for example restoration is horrible to grind, this is how you grind your abilities in vanilla Oblivion. Other than that,
Greetings,
if there's
apprentice.
something that I could recommend is basically get yourself a...
Greetings, apprentice.
Basically get yourself a mod that increases the magic school learning rate, because those are gonna be definitely needed. And okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is to maybe practice my destruction a little bit more. Is I'm gonna create a little bit of a spell. Weakness to magic. I was thinking about weakness to magic on touch of 25% for 40 seconds. By the way, the higher mysticism, the better you're gonna do when it comes to... The better you're gonna do when it comes to spell casting. That's on touch. It's 20. That's already 200. No, I cannot do it like this. I'm gonna try 40%. 50, 66. That might not work. Let's go 40% of magicka weakness for duration 30 seconds. And on top of that, I was thinking about doing a little bit of a magicka absorption. Something not too powerful. Whoa. Okay, that definitely increases the magnitude. I was thinking about making an absorb magicka because I could do it like that, but I'm not gonna do it like that. What I think I'm gonna do is I am going to get myself some kind of a spell. Some kind of spell art, and I'm gonna deal a damage over time with it. Let's try damage health, just straight up damage health of magnitude of 10 for 10 seconds, or maybe 5 seconds, so I can actually have it cheaper. So it's gonna be 14 points of health for 5 seconds. Which basically, the first thing that's gonna hit is weakness to magic for 30 seconds, and then damage health 10 points for 5 seconds. And also if... Oh, this requires destruction 75, so we cannot do it like this. Oh boy. How about I'm just gonna lower the 25%? Is that gonna be good? Yeah, that's also not good. Why does it require destruction skill of 75? It's beyond me. I simply want to create a good spell that's gonna substitute something in my setup, and I just don't know what it could be. What if I'm gonna reduce the damage by half? Okay, now I can do the damage for 5 points of 5 seconds, but it seems rather ridiculously bad. So, like 25% out of the 5 points of health, that's only 1 point of health of additional damage. So 6 times 5, that's only 30 points. So it's not really good. I think I'm gonna leave the magicka casting of any sort like that when I'm gonna be done with the grind. And instead of yeah, I'm gonna be... let's do it like that. I'm gonna be done with the grind, and then I'm gonna try to figure out some kind of a good spell.
Yes? Read any good
what I
books
can
lately?
do right now is wait for 3 hours. That's gonna make my staff a possibility. Also, there's that should be another guy over here that will be able to sell me some more spells.
Orisian, master spellmaker for the Mages Guild. Guildsmen only, of course.
Guildsmen only, of course, naturally.
May I interest you in some of my fine
And I'm gonna
ware?
take Beast of Burden, Cloak, Fortify Speed, Magicka Drain. Don't need a Legendary Soul Trap. I already have the Magicka. Actually, that's a spell absorption. I might take it. Paralyze, don't need Summon Lich, and Summon Zivili. if there's one spell
Be
that I actually
seeing.
need to create... Let me check something really quick. On target, that's Decaying Burst. That's Withering Bolt. That's Weakness to Magicka, not Damage Magicka. Severe Magicka, that's a damage. Okay. So I need to create a spell for later. One very important spell. Fortify Magicka, on target, 3 points 1 second. You can even like make it even a little bit more and call it Quest Fort Magic. And there is a reason why I'm creating this spell. I'm gonna explain it later, but right now all you guys need to know is that I'm creating this spell and it's gonna work. Let me try to create a chameleon. If I even can. Feather Frenzy, open... Oh yeah, if there's a one spell that I want to create is... Open Very Hard Lock, and it's gonna be Open Very Hard Lock. Well, imagine that. Requires alteration 75. Well, guess what? I have alteration of 100. Is there any utility spell that I can create right now as we speak? Not Restore Health, not Soul Trap, not Summon the Skeleton. Water Breathing, Weakness to Magic. Nah, I'm good. I think I'm good. Let's replace couple spells. So under 8, I have the Pack Mule, but I have Beast of a Burden right now, which is 250 points of carry weight for 360 seconds, and also open. Open Very Hard Lock, which is gonna allow me to basically open any lock at any time without any problems. The rest of the game is purely dependent on my mysticism, which mysticism actually governs how good spells I can create and how good my enchantments are going to be. Anyway, right now my job is
How are you? Greetings,
get
apprentice.
my mage's staff.
I've been there.
That's not the location. I think I missed the door. Yes, I missed the door.
Greetings, wizard.
Hood E runs a tight ship in Breville. She may not always play by the rules, but I wouldn't want her on my bad side.
Of course.
Did you hear that
Yes.
necromancers attacked the grove at Wellspring Cave?
I'm so sorry.
Sure.
Do you ever go to the copious coin purse?
What a
If
what
you
a
can
quality
get used to
conversation.
touring there, you can find some good deals there.
I've heard others say the same.
Most people consider Martin's transformation a religious or political event, but what interests me is its metaphysical implications.
Very true. My remote numerology apparatus picked up vibrations in the probability lines that continue to this day. Farewell.
Hello, wizard.
Oh, like okay,
Enchanted to
enough.
meet you.
Oh,
Delmar, enchanter extraordinaire to the Mages Guild, at your service. Got some enchanting in mind?
shut up. That's what I got in mind. Let me give you the mage's staff.
Ah, yes. This is a big step for you, friend, whether you know it or not. Now you'll need to decide what sort of staff you're looking for. Something that fits you and your abilities. Shall we begin?
Yes, by all means. Let's.
Enchanting staves can be a tricky business. Only certain spells will be truly useful to you, so I'll narrow it down some. Let's start with the school. Which appeals most to you? Destruction, illusion, or mysticism?
It doesn't matter which staff we're gonna pick. So let's
Very
go for
well.
destruction.
You have 3 choices for what type of damage you'd like it to do. Fire, frost, or shock.
Let's go for shock, because if you're going for destruction, the shock is the best because it's the casting, the projectiles made by shock are the fastest that you can get.
Your staff will let you wield the power of lightning. If you want something else instead, we can start over.
Nope, I'm good. That's what I want.
Right. I'll get to work. You come see me tomorrow, and I'll have your staff ready.
Which is another opportunity by the video game to basically, if you haven't done the arena yet, just go for the arena.
Well met, guildmate.
But we already have done arena. So what I'm gonna do, because we don't have any survival mods, which they kind of don't really exist for Oblivion, I'm simply gonna wait for 24 hours, and then I'm simply gonna retrieve the staff, and we're gonna continue on with the quest for the Mages Guild. So we basically saw how I'm gonna grind the destruction, illusion, and mysticism off the stream. I'm not gonna do it today on stream, because yesterday when I was trying to do this again, basically it took me over an hour, like almost hour and a half, to get mysticism to 90, and it was basically a ginormous waste of time, and it bothered me so much that I actually stopped the stream yesterday because of that. Because I realized how big of a waste of time it is for everybody who would be watching the stream. It's interesting to watch and see how fast the abilities can progress. Yeah, sure. But it was basically all the same. It was basically me standing still and just casting the same spell. So
You must be...
I simply decided to say fuck that, and here we are.
Well met.
Well met.
BC.
Welcome to the Chironasium. Can I help you?
Well, you can give me my mage's staff.
Yes, it's all finished. It's in that cupboard back in the corner. I hope it serves you well.
Spoilers, it won't.
Bye.
There we go. Very expensive staff. Mage's Staff of Shock. 80 damage. 80 points of damage. 40 uses. Which, sure, if you're a mage and you don't have any more magicka or you're using Atronex Stone, that's your only way to retaliate against the enemy.
I have a new task for you.
Oh boy, how about you gonna loop my ass up and you give me an advancement first?
In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well.
Yay! Okay, let's see the task.
The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it. A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected.
You cannot be prepared for unexpected, my dude.
You have your...
Okay, what can you tell me about Janice Hasseldor then?
The Count is a reclusive man and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, your status as a representative of the guild will aid you.
It will not.
Speak with the castle steward when you arrive.
I certainly will. Okay.
You too.
Okie dokie. Skingrad it is. Castle Skingrad to be more precise. Let's see.
Hello.
Mercador Hosidus.
Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time.
Or is it you who doesn't have an
now
interest?
Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him.
Have you seen yourself in the
I shall
mirror?
endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
I don't think he saw himself in the freaking mirror. Okay, so apparently I need to wait another 24 hours to progress. And that's another good time to, if you haven't done the arena yet, just go for the arena, because arena is so short that without doing an additional quest that is over there, you can just finish it in like 2 in-game days and you're gonna be good to go.
You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you south of the cursed mine outside of town.
His face is all
After
fucked
2
up.
a.m.
Like,
It would be wise of you to be on time.
I don't know on which
Follow
eye
the
I should
road west
focus
out
on
of
this guy.
Skingrad through the high pasture. The mine entrance is north of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
Like, it's impossible to look him straight in the eyes. It's impossible, unless I'm gonna tilt my head like this. Alright, so greener pastures. At 2 a.m. in the morning.
Well met.
Hello there. How are things?
Already got my skeleton ready. Okay, so I'm supposed to wait over here, or at least around over here. Let's save the game and wait for exactly 12 hours. Because now, right now, it's 2 p.m., 12 hours, that's 2 a.m. Well, here I am. But nobody's showing up. I suppose I'm gonna have to... Oh, never mind. Oh boy. It's an ambush, isn't it? It is an ambush.
Well, well. You're late, mage.
Bitch, I'm waiting for
I'm
you.
afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving.
I'm
In
waiting
fact, he
for
doesn't
you.
even know you're here.
Hey, Guts.
We're not about to let the guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So you'll have to die.
You'll
Don't
have
worry.
to die.
We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
No, we won't.
Die, damn you!
Oh, don't you try to heal yourself. Okay, one down.
What's the matter? Getting
And there goes the magic reflection. One less guy available. Hey, Dutchman.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Boy, you just getting punched to death. Good night.
You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places?
Well, it's...
At least you're
Well, okay. What would suggest that he would meet me here? Well, first of all, I already know that he's a vampire. Second of all, it's night, so it's a perfect time for a vampire to go out. Third of all, he's a seclusive man that doesn't want to have a human contact in fear of him being recognized as a vampire. So all of that element, meeting outside of a town, very close to the town, but just meeting like this is a good idea. So it made sense. Sure, it sounded kind of like an ambush, but it's not the only time when this guy actually gonna ask me to go to a suspicious place. It's not the only time, because the vampirism quest actually is gonna command me to go to a different location altogether to meet him again. But I'm not gonna do the vampire quest because I'm not into vampirism in this game. Being a vampire in this game is it's bad. Okay. Go on.
Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message.
I don't think it's about that. I was here only for some kind of a book.
Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you.
I bet they
Do
weren't.
you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult.
Go on.
Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses.
I'm sorry, but I didn't know.
Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Yes, that I will do. Okay, I'm gonna take the bronze amulet. And I don't need his dagger. Right, so basically, what Mages Guild have technically done is they used me as the Muppet. You know, a form of collateral damage. If something's gonna go wrong, they don't want to sacrifice the most more valuable member. They're simply gonna sacrifice somebody who is not really worth as much, so they don't lose a lot. That's basically the entire situation with the guild. And I believe that was stupid dirty, and I do not approve of that. They shouldn't play me dirty like that. Ooh, Soul Gem. Mysticism. Yoink. Ooh, strawberries. Well, did I meant to pick up the vase, so I can actually leave it behind as of now. I have 2 empty grands and 6 common soul gems. I need to fill up the common soul gems somehow. What I wanted to check... I wanted to check the strawberries. What kind of... Restore fatigue, cure poison, damage health. Okay. Anyway, time to talk to you, Ravenous.
Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor?
Yeah, I also have been dupe. Well, look at that freaking smug ass face. He knew what's gonna happen. He was hoping I'm not gonna get back, so he doesn't have to pay for additional electricity bill, if even electricity exists in Oblivion. Janus Hasseldor.
Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah,
I
and
must apologize.
Oh, now you want to
apologize. It was never the council's intention to put you in harm's way.
It was from the beginning. The game was rigged from the start. Why didn't you tell me the truth in the first place?
The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given.
Oh, yes.
For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
Alright, so they basically treated me like a regular grunt. Just share the essentials, everything else is irrelevant. Jesus Christ. Why was I sent into Skingrad to begin with?
Archmage Traven feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count.
Bollocks.
We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground,
Bollocks.
making them more difficult to root out.
Obvious bollocks. Like I said, they were obviously afraid that if they're gonna send somebody who is in a higher rank, if they're gonna lose somebody that is higher rank, they're gonna lose a valuable resource, and they did not want to lose a valuable resource, and not about scaring off the necromancers. Necromancers will actually go for the higher rank mage because they can use the body of that mage because it's more valuable. Calm down. Calm down. I'm actually not getting like super uppity, but it basically, to me, my logic makes more sense. Yes, and of course, naturally, I see.
We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad.
Mm-hmm.
Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
Why does Hasselor aid you?
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established.
You protect a vampire. Yeah, but the thing is, Count Hasselor is a count that didn't kill anybody in the Skingrad, and he still rules the Skingrad. And nothing in Skingrad is going wrong. Like, he's a vampire, but he controls his thirst and hunger because he has such a strong willpower.
It's not quite that simple. Hasselor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat.
Exactly.
After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time without incident.
Yep. He's able to basically able to control himself and his thirst. So you no longer trust. Also, if we can actually notice, the Count of Skingrad is on a consistent stage 1 of vampirism, which means he constantly getting provided a blood or something that can sustain him, that is a replacement for blood, because normally when you see vampires, their face, everything is, a little bit sunken, the teeth are more visible, the eyes are different. He's obviously at the stage 1 of vampirism, so he's getting feeded pretty much regularly on, if not daily basis, then on weekly basis. Somehow he manages to do that. He might be actually going hunting himself, or like bandits or anything like that. So you no longer trust him.
We feared Hasselor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you.
I don't believe that.
You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it.
I need a little bit of a lube down there. You can give me a wee bit of an enhancement. Just give me a little bit of that lube.
Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed.
Oh yeah.
As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker.
Because I caught you on your
Along
bullshit.
with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger.
I caught you on your bullshit, and you know that. Okay, any other future tasks for me, please?
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately.
I am ready.
Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Alien ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jarol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower.
What can you tell me about the Irlav Jarol?
He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work.
Okay, any other tasks?
Speak with Irlav Jarol. He can give you the details you need.
Alright, bye Felicia.
Irlav.
So he gave me an amulet. My current amulet has spell absorption of 17. The spell Drinker amulet have spell absorption of 26. Combining that with the spell absorption from the Sorcerer's Ring, I have total spell absorption of 51 points.
I should be waiting for you.
Which basically gives me 51% chance to absorb the incoming spell. Which also means I have, at this point, if I would play as an Atronek mage, I would not have to worry about Magicka anymore. At least when it comes to fighting other mages.
Hello, Evoker.
Physical targets, that's a different story.
Hello, guildmate.
And I believe it's you who I need to talk to.
You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Scaleel indicated there was some sort of problem, a blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders.
Yeah, I still have it.
Look into it for me, will you? You can find Scaleel at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key.
Fair enough. What can you tell me about Scaleel?
She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress.
Alright, what can you tell me about the Vatican?
It's an alien ruin southwest of Cheydinhall. We suspect that there are some interesting things inside, so a research project was established. Scaleel is there now, working on investigating the ruins.
Alright, fair enough. Goodbye.
I eagerly await your return.
Actually, can I take anything from here? No, doesn't look like it. But we have a couple glass daggers. Yeah, I cannot really go over here. That's Archmage lobby. That's Archmage's quarters. Yeah, this is why I need to exit. And now... Why was it interminable? Yeah, exactly. Quality mission, right? Map. South of the Cheydinhall. Let's go. Actually, let's save the game. Right now I'm carrying a very good amulet. A very, very good amulet. I'm hoping to find something better though. Okay, so if I want to go over there, I'm gonna cut my road through what I'm gonna assume it's some sort of a village. Harlem's Watch. Ooh, I can actually harvest everything. I'm gonna pick up everything over here.
How do you do?
Or at least I'm going to try.
I've been better.
I'm sorry.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, Felicia.
Do you want something from me?
Nope, I just want to jump. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think that's a little bit too much. Okay, who's attacking me? That's a little baby imp. Yeah, because it's mostly range only monster, I'm just gonna kill it like that. Did not expect to see an imp after all that time. Oh boy. Who dares? Oh, it's a little baby mud crab. Okay, let's kill it. My archery is currently at level 91, by the way, so it's gonna take a little while before we're gonna level it up. Okay, so the two locations that I actually want to discover is this camp over here and that one cave that's over there. And then I'm gonna move towards my main goal. Swampy Cave, and it's called Swampy not without a reason. There's a bunch of swamp trolls over here. I'm probably gonna have to summon a skeleton. Then again, I have one less point of block to practice, so maybe not. Also, I'm not getting attacked by two enemies at the same time, so there's no point of me summoning a skeleton. Good night, troll fat. And a chest with Inquisitor helmet. Lots of money in that one. That's a hard lock, not a problem. 3 greater soul gems with petty soul. Alright, let's get back to sneaking. There is actually a way to max out the sneaking or grind up the sneaking in this game. You basically, what you have to do is need to find an NPC with the lowest disposition you can find, and then just pickpocket him all the time, but without stealing anything from his inventory. And I would recommend doing that only for like very last 10 points of sneaking, if even required. Okay, I can open that. Orcish helmet, 85 gold. I'll take that. In the worst case scenario, I'm gonna start dropping the Daedric maces because they are very, very, very rough, and they're not really bringing that much of a benefit. The secret of fighting trolls is basically to deal more damage than they can recover, because trolls have inborn ability to restore their health. But if you want to like prevent them from restoring their health, the best thing that you can do is technically cast the fire spell. The fire spell has an ability to basically stun their health regeneration. Well, got caught. Alright, get that troll fat. Try to get those mushrooms. And chest has just a wee bit of a potion of sorcery. Don't really need that one. Okay, so now we're gonna go this way. While sneaking, I tend to forget about that. And the other thing that I tend to forgetting about that is that now that I have reached how much of acrobatics? I think it's above 50. Athletics, alchemy, acrobatics above 50. When you have acrobatics of 50, you can basically perform a roll dodge or rolling in general, which is actually helpful when you are sneaking. How to perform that is you basically hold the shield and then you spam the space. You are wasting more stamina that way, undeniably, but you are practicing acrobatics at the same time. For some reason, this actually works with acrobatics. And the best way to basically, you can spam that, but always remember to have a lot of stamina restoration potions.
Whoa!
There we go, troll fat. If there is something that I'm gonna change in the future game is that I'm gonna change the sneaky multipliers. Defensive boost. Okay. Let's take a look at that thing. Fortify light armor and shield 15%. Not bad. The skill says it's an alteration spell, even though the first effect was clearly a restoration. But it's a custom spell made by Bethesda. We should not expect that every single thing that we're gonna get is gonna follow a specific rules of creating spells and or enchanting. Anyway, that being said, yeah, that's the one I just cleared. I don't need ebony gauntlets. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the rock run next. Seems like a good idea. The next quest for the Mages Guild, the one that we kind of avoiding, is probably one of the few actual puzzle games, puzzle quests in the game period that is getting ruined by a few things that I'm gonna definitely point out to you guys. At the highest cost of a single effect, the order doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter? I thought especially when you... Ooh, that's actually not bad. I thought that order matters when you're creating a spell. Because, okay, let me give you an example of the spells that I have created myself for later grinding. A good example would be Destruction Grind. See? Damage fatigue, 10 points, 1 second. It's only 10 points, but Fortify Magic has 21 points. But it still considers destruction as a top thing. I thought the order matters, because the same thing happened when I did Illusion, the spell for illusion grinding, and the same thing happened when I did the Mysticism. So you know, 3 spells, 3 against 1. That's... Oh boy. Okay, let's go. I thought that's the deal. On the base cost. I mean, you know, you might be right. You might be right. When it comes to like magic creation, how the categorizing is actually working, that's... I have I'm not really the best source of information. Even though I have used to play this game quite religiously, I still don't have, you know, the ultimate idea, the ultimate knowledge about this game. I know how to play this game, but having knowledge, that's a slightly different situation, to say the least. Okay, another troll. Can I open this? That's a hard. Open. Day to Grantlet's nice. Grasp of Terror. Yeah, give me all of that. Give me all the spells that I'm gonna learn and probably never use. Where are you going, dude? Basic cost of 0.15. Might be. It might be because of that. It might be exactly because of that. Okay, so this is a spiral room. Hard chest? Nope. Gold emerald? Yeah, I can take that. So now you have a split of the road again. Week of Fortune, that's only 5 points of luck. I mean, I'm gonna take it. I doubt I'm gonna get any points of my luck hurt now that I have 100% of magical resistance due to Mundane Ring. Okay, first maybe I'm gonna kill you. There we go, another troll fat. Cast on chest and... Ooh. You know, this ring would be very good for traveling from place to place, if not for water walking. I actually consider water walking to be one of the most embarrassing and probably one of the worst abilities that you can get. Expensive ring, which is always good, but the water walking, in my opinion, it kind of ruins the party. Oh, it kind of does. Another hard lock with the Grand Soul Gem that I'm gonna use to refill my future weapon. Because today I'm not gonna practice destruction. I am not going to practice conjuration unless there's gonna be more than one enemy. I'm not gonna practice mysticism or illusion. I'm basically gonna do it off stream, as I demonstrated earlier, because it's getting those 3 skills that I want to the maximum would cost me like entire 6 hours of time, or at least 3 hours, because it's grind. It's a very painful grind. I have tried to do that yesterday on stream, and I did not even reach 90 on mysticism in 1 hour. And wasting 1 hour of stream, that was a little bit too much for me. Not only for me, but also for everybody else. I basically consider time as a very valuable and unrefundable commodity. And I'm basically trying to waste as much time as it is possible. Not only on stream, but also in real life as well. Sometimes you cannot just, you know... You cannot... how to say it? What would be the right word for that? You cannot prevent a time waste because something is gonna happen that's out of your control. At least you don't need restoration. Bro, yo, man, you know what I did? I picked restoration as my main ability. You know what that means? Absorb health, absorb health, absorb health, absorb health. All the time, absorb health on enemy, just waiting until the magic is gonna get used up, then use the sword. I picked restoration as the main ability because I thought it's gonna grow up faster. And restoration is horrible. And now I regret it. I should pick anything else over restoration. I could go for conjuration. It will be much easier to grind because I could summon either a weapon or end a summonable, and that would grind the conjuration faster. I could go for alchemy because even without much of a grind, I already have alchemy at 70. It's like, it was a waste. It was painful. Yeah, it was a long grind. I mean, I believe that I managed to grind restoration to 100 before I finished the main quest. So it is not as bad as it seems, but it was still painful. Because suddenly using restoration as from defensive to offensive spell, well, it hurt. It quite... it was quite uncomfortable. Okay, so the thing is over here. Was that it? I think I just picked a Nirnroot. Anyway, there was a bandit camp, or just a camp in the area, and I wanted to visit up. If it could only show... Oh, there it is. Now it shows up. I'm gonna be honest. This ring that I just picked up over here, if I could remove the Sorcerer's Ring, I would definitely go for Ring of Skimming. That additional bonus to speed and athletics, which athletics by themselves are gonna increase my speed. It's actually pretty damn good. Or at least it would be good. It would be good if I was not using fast traveling. And because this playthrough, the main goal of this playthrough is to basically gather as many mods that are gonna change things as possible. Therefore, I'm just allowing myself to use fast traveling, but I believe that what I am going to do on the next playthrough is I'm gonna disable basically a necessity of fast traveling by increasing the spawn timers of the entire Cyrodiil. Basically, instead of waiting 2 in-game weeks for something to happen, I'm only gonna wait like 24 hours. So that way I can actually not use fast travel, so I can revisit a lot of locations multiple times, so I can actually grind my skills by going for combat instead of going for necessity of trainers. Which, by the way, the amount of training I'm gaining over level also gonna get changed. 5 points of training is not very good, because at a specific level sometimes I need double training. Also, hello BM. How's the Oblivion run going? Well, it definitely goes better than yesterday. Yesterday was just, I would say that it was not my day. Yesterday, mental-wise. I wasted like over an hour of a stream, and it bothered me so much that I couldn't physically continue. I was super annoyed and angry. So, I'm basically repeating what I did yesterday, today, and it goes much smoother. Let's start with the most obvious thing, that it actually makes sense. Today actually makes sense. Alright, so this cave is not gonna have any enemies until much later. There should be, if I'm correct, there should be a Welkin Stone. Yesterday when I was over here in this chest there was a Welkin Stone. No, it's not even present. Alright, so this quest over here, I have done that quest yesterday since over 10 years ago. And boy, let me tell you something. This quest, it can be annoying. It can be a pain in the ass. And I'm gonna explain why after I'm gonna give you English. I'm gonna give the explanation why when I'm simply gonna solve this entire puzzle. You have plenty of free time to level up your magic skills. Yes, because I can simply just cast restoration as you go along, but it costs energy, and if you don't have an energy, you get suddenly attacked. That's the problem. I'm currently thinking a little bit into the future, but because my next playthrough of this game is gonna be an Altmer Mage, with either I'm gonna take the Apprentice Stone or an Atronach Stone. One of these two. It's Wild Elves, which is not gonna... Just keep running, exactly.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you.
Yes, he did.
Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it.
Okay, what can you tell me about the pillar?
That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins if you wish to try your luck. Be careful though, it could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks.
Okay, can you tell me anything else about the pillar?
It's connected to the rest of the chamber. We know that much. We just don't know how it works. I've given up trying to figure it out. It's just beyond us. Why Denel stays down there, I have no idea. He's just asking to get killed.
What can you tell me about Vatican?
This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused.
For over a week. Alright.
What a waste of my talents.
Vatican Ruins key has been used. That's manual spellcraft. Yeah, we can ignore those things over here.
Be careful in here.
Just ignore all of that. Ignore all of this because it is not gonna help you whatsoever. Then again, hold up, it actually will help me. I'm gonna tell you guys what is the deal with this chest. Okay, Daniel, can we talk?
Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they?
What can you tell me about the pillar?
I don't know how much Skalil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever casts the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. You see them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them, but we lack anything like that. Skalil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been sulking over the way Erlov's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it.
Alright, what can you tell me about the ale references?
I don't know. Anything that might help explain these inscriptions in the ruins. They're like nothing we've seen to date.
Alright, what can you tell me about the pillar?
I don't know what else to say. Until we have some sort of reference for understanding these symbols, we'll never figure this thing out.
Alright, what about the Vatican?
I've had my fill of the place, that's for sure. And I've got the scars to prove it. Once we figured out the pillar reacted to spells, we tried out a few. I think I was only unconscious for an hour or so, but that was enough for me. I'm trying to help Skalil as best I can, but I'm not going near the thing again.
Alright, let's go for the reference book. And we're gonna need 4 spells. Ice, Fire, Fortify Magicka, Damage Magicka. All of those spells I need to be on target.
If there's anything about Vatican you need explained, let me know.
Basically
I'll help
projectile
if I can.
spells. Nothing on touch, nothing on self. Ale reference.
I don't know why Dental is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end.
Alright,
What
Ale
a-
references, and we have the book. A book that's gonna be
Waste of my talents.
a little useful when it comes to the main room.
Be careful in here.
Now you have the tablet inscription said Magicka Sila. Then you have the inscription got Magicka Loria. Another one says Av Mafren Nagaya, and the last one says Av Molak Anemais. An Ale references book actually says something about Molak Anemais. From fire, life, from light, magic. So we can already deduce from that the Av Molak Anemais is gonna require a fire spell on target to be casted upon it. And that definitely moves the pillar. The thing is, the other 3 tablets over here are kind of an unknown. Thankfully, we got this guy over here.
Be careful. What?
What? Can you tell me something about the pillar again?
You're the one with the book. You tell me how it works.
Wow. Helpful. What can you tell me about the yellow references?
You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what. I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find the translations for them.
Okay, let's go for another. Once again, what can you tell me about the eel references?
Now that I have the book, I can try and translate what's on the walls here. You just read the inscriptions. Let me know what they say.
Alright, let's go for the translation.
Okay. What do you need translated?
Ethmolek enemies, which is something that we already have done because there was a hint in the book. But let's go for the other conversation options that we can.
According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is then. Anything else?
Fire projectile. Mafra Nagaya.
Mafre seems to translate to frost, so a spell with frost damage should work for it. Anything else?
Okay, so Mafra Nagaya is frost damage on target. Magica Scylla.
It means Magica shines. And taken in context with the other inscription about Magica darkening, perhaps there's an alternate translation. If we assume it means Magica waxes, then a spell increasing Magica might be what we need. Something that fortifies it, perhaps.
Yep, and Magica Loria.
It means Magica darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean Magica wanes, along with Magica waxes. Perhaps a spell
the way
that
he
damages
tells the
Magica
last
is
two,
what you're looking for.
the way that he says the last two are very confusing, but it's still very helpful because it's the last sentence that matters. You basically need to use frost, fortify Magica on target, and damage Magica on target. Never mind.
Okay. This is kind of exciting.
We have already used Ethmolek enemies. That's fire. The second... Oh, by the way, this puzzle works in a way that you need to not only find the appropriate spells, but you also have to cast them in appropriate... what is the word? You have to cast them in specific order, because otherwise it's not going to work and the room is going to basically shock you. And my friend Nagaya, Nayaga, Baba Yaga, whatever, I'm gonna cast the Frost Bolt now. There we go, that is number 2. Magica Loria and Magica Scylla. Let's try Magica Loria, which was damage to Magica. And that's number 3. And number 4. I already have created a Fortify Magica spell, and I called it Quest Fortify Magic 1. And that opens the entire thing. The reason why I'm saying that this puzzle can be kind of complicated for somebody who doesn't have all the spells is because... Okay, let me put it like this. This time, we have managed to get all the spells that we need inside of this chest. Yesterday, when I was trying to complete this quest, this chest did not have all the spells that were required to complete this. So what basically have happened is that I had to backtrack 2 or 3 times to find the spells so I can cast them here again. So basically, the amount of scrolls that are being over here, it seems to be kind of tied to RNG. And if you are not, if the scrolls that you need to complete this quest are not gonna be in there, you're kind of screwed, and you kind of have to backtrack. But you know, it is what it is. You know, there's not much that we can say. But when it comes to the selection, it's basically going from left to right, clockwise, and you open this door over here. And the boss quest as a kid. I think there's one that is a little bit better. Quotation mark end boss quest with the Thieves Guild. I remember there was one puzzle with the Thieves Guild that was actually pretty fun to do. let's not forget, I have 50% magical absorption, so whatever he casts, it is most likely gonna benefit me. Now, I'm imagining myself having Natronach Stone in this situation. I will have infinite magicka. Absolutely infinite magicka. And on one side it actually sounds pretty nice, but yeah. But I can understand why a lot of people would not like this quest, because if their RNG was bad, they had to simply go through every single Mage's Guild just to get 2 spells. So they can actually move on with this quest. So they can actually unlock this dungeon. So, from technical perspective, I can at least somewhat relate. Yeah, this skeleton is not gonna do the job. I need to recast it, because I need a guy with a silver weapon. And skeleton heroes, I believe that's a skeleton hero, well, they kind of have a wider selection of weapons, to say the least. There we go, that's the silver weapon. Unlike Skeleton Guardian, which he either gonna get steel weapon, or he's gonna get a steel weapon, steel or silver. For my boy Skeleton over here, the RNG is a little bit different. Arrow of extract extra. I think we are thinking the same quest. I only cannot pronounce it properly. There we go. That's a silver. I kind of wish that my skeleton, like, I don't know, arrived over here and now I screwed over. No, I fucked up. It's a Thieves Guild quest, the one that requires to basically aim the arrow at a very small space. And I don't actually consider that specific quest to be like super annoying or anything like that. It's quite in reverse, because I really like archery, I really like aiming, I really like any kind of, you know, game that allows me to either use archery or spell casting. So for me, that was actually a little bit more challenging. Though the fact that you can only get 1 arrow at the time of that thing, basically forcing you to constantly reload the saves, that I will agree with that. That was a little bit painful. 100%. But you know, back in the days, using quick saving for your game was a perfectly normal thing, and it was working. It was working properly because it was time of Windows XP and Windows Vista. These days, if you want to play old Bethesda game on modern computer, you don't really want to use quick saves, especially on the modded games, because quick saves are breaking scripts. And basically what happens is that if you load the solid save file like this one, all the scripts are resetting and they're basically refreshing themselves and they can work properly. With quick saving and quick loading, the script does not refresh itself. The Thieves Guild had a pretty bad bug. I couldn't progress any further. I hope I'm not gonna encounter that bug, because I really want to complete the Thieves Guild questline. Let me take that. You're playing on PC, it can instantly fix it with the console command. Oh, fixing the console command, that's something I'm familiar with when it comes to Bethesda games. Something I'm very familiar when it comes to Bethesda games, sadly. All stuff like that happened in Fallout 4. And oh boy, let me tell you how much times it actually happened in Fallout 4. With the quest Uncle, I mean, we're gonna see. I'm hoping for the best. Oh boy, okay. Well, this skeleton can actually deal physical damage to the liches, so... Oh yeah, also, it's liches. So, Claymore time. And I also gonna need the Restore Fatigue potion. One guy down. Time for the others. It's funny how the game focuses on killing skeletons rather than trying to focus me, the main guy. You don't have problem with it on your PC? That's good to hear. Alright, that's another one. I was actually trying to find a mod that removes that annoying, that annoying damage sound from the enemies. Sadly, as far as I know, there's none. Gary! Haha, Gary. Aw, Gary. I'm gonna give you a shout out in a moment. First, I need to deal with the damage sponge of an incredible size. Alright, let me give you a shout out. Exclamation mark SO missing mesh TV. Enter. I also need to do something. There we go. There goes the shout out. Of course, Moobot is not in a hurry, so it is what it is.
The Stewie's tweaks activation, like the bombs go or the mines go off instantly.
There we go.
Like that.
How's TS4 today? Today is actually going pretty much better.
The mines go off just like that.
It's definitely goes better than yesterday. Ooh, an ancient elven helmet. I have found an object deep within Vatican. I should take it to Skeletal. And that will be done. Very hard. Not a problem. What do you have? Claymore freezing. I can still lift that, so why not? Yeah, that's gonna be a nice 1v1. I do actually wonder how much of the block I'm still lacking. Block. Let me take a look. Oh, okay. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just gonna grind the block a little bit with this guy. Assuming he's gonna try to perform a physical attack on me, which would be great if he finally did that. Oh, he knows. He knows that I'm only lacking. There we go. Block to 100. Blocking with the shield now has a chance to disarm your opponent. Which is great. Another skill that's gonna increase my endurance by more than 1 point. This is actually the last level that I need to grind. The only skill that I have to grind for this character is Marksman, and I'm already 91. But because it's Marksman, it's gonna take a religious amount of time to actually grind it. And that is sad. But there's nothing I can do about that. Alright. We have done this quest.
Be careful in here.
You.
What's that you have there?
That's a
That
helmet.
looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlaf back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely.
Sadly, I also
waste of my
don't believe I
talents.
can get more training because I have already used my 5 points of training on Vernado from the best defense for heavy armors because I wanted to get maximum of endurance. By the way, the more I'm gonna gain this level, my endurance and strength is gonna get maxed out, and probably I'm gonna put the rest of the points to personality. Which, quite frankly, putting points into personality, like, okay, it kinda helps, but not really. It's not really that much of a reliable option when it comes to, like, any particular skills. Like, there's only one skill that actually governs the personality, and it is illusion, a magic skill. Which makes... to me, that never made any sense, that illusion actually was not governed by willpower, but it was governed by the personality. If there's only only 2 abilities or 3 abilities that should be governing the personality stat is Speechcraft, Mercantile, and I think that's it. You already have 2 skills that are making sense. Why all of a sudden illusion have to do anything with that?
What's this?
It's kind of beyond
Some
me.
sort of alien artifact? Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you.
If you have a few hundred... Oh, yeah. You can actually glitch this game so you can have 255 personality, so the Dremoras don't even attack you, and that's a little bit broken. But anyway, what can you tell me about Vatican, then?
Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Alright, so... Pilgrimage, no. Lit the Veil. Vulnerable Village, no stone unturned.
Greetings, Guildmaid.
Well, I guess I need to now wait for around 6 hours so I can get another task. Yeah, abandoned animals. Yeah, you can break the game very easily with commands, which I'm not gonna use them because I'm not that dirty.
Good work at Vatican. Jorol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
I don't really feel ready for it unless you're gonna give me an advancement, you know. I need to have a little bit of an incentive to actually do the shit like this.
You become more valuable to the guild with each passing day. The guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of Conjurer.
Pog.
Accept these robes and wear them with pride.
I won't. Because they are weak. Okay, let me talk to you about the task at hand.
Are you prepared to begin your next task for the guild?
I'm ready. What is it?
Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here.
What do you mean by that, then?
What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible.
Okay, so what do I need to do about that?
I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them.
Alright, so I already knew who Tarmina is. She helped us with the main quest, but what can he tell me about her?
Her expertise in arcane knowledge and lore could be invaluable to us if we can make proper use of it. She can likely be found in the archives now, poring through materials on necromancy. She stops only to sleep at the Archmage's request.
Well, you have to do what you have to do. Okay.
Report back as soon as you can.
That's what I called a workaholism. Like severe workaholism, when the boss needs to tell you to take some rest. I never had that. Remember, suppose is a putz, maybe.
To help you now.
But Boderi?
Yes, I'm Boderi Ferrano, Mages Guild. You want advanced training in mysticism? I think I can fit you in.
Wow, there's a line?
You've got a lot to learn.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually train anymore.
I don't have time.
Attempt to perform a little bit of a glitch, I think, but that for later.
Look,
Out of
if
pure
you're
curiosity.
here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it.
Yeah, a freaking battle mage dies in the middle of a field. Mage tries to like restore back him to life. All the sudden the robes are changed to black. I can still bring him back. I can still make use of him. Okay, so why are you so busy?
Why? Oh, no real reason.
Yeah, totally no
It's
reason.
just that the entire Council of Mages has been in here at one time or another recently, all wanting information on necromancers. Necromancy, of all things.
But romancy, oh boy. Okay, I was sent to see you.
Oh, of course you were. No doubt
She's
the Council
sassy.
is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this.
I'm here to help.
Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers.
Putting romance in necromancy, oh my. Tell me about black soul gems.
Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace. unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing.
Alright, what can you tell me about the Necromancer's Moon?
I believe you'll find it quite helpful. Once you've had a chance to read it, I'd be happy to discuss it with you.
What can you tell me about the Necromancers themselves?
Why all the fuss now? I thought it would have died down by now, what with the ban on the practice of necromancy and the guild being in place for as long as it has. And yet, suddenly everyone shows up on my doorstep, needing information immediately. Never mind that I might have things on my own to work on.
Alright, goodbye.
Be seeing you.
Necromancer's Moon. Brothers, this is the Worm. We like speed bikers. The end. Actually, I'm gonna take it because that's what the quest requires.
Reading.
I found the book Necromancer's Moon and should take it to Raminus Paulus after consulting with Tarmina.
Guild maid.
Good day.
Good day. Necromancer's Moon.
A most interesting text, is it not? We are
Very
fortunate that
interesting.
at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with the shade of the revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral arts. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The council may have use for it. Please ask them to return it quickly, as I may need it again.
Alright,
Be seeing you.
goodbye. Let's talk to Raminus Paulus about this.
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers?
Yes, she was. She told me something about the Necromancer's Moon.
Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this shade of the revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon. If that's correct, then Bothiel would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds.
Okay, what can you tell me about the Imperial Orrery then?
A most fascinating contraption. Bothiel is one of the few who understands how it worked and kept it running.
Okay, thank you for the conversation. Now, hey, take a look at that. It's
Greetings,
Bothiel.
Conjurer. Hello there. Is there something I can do for you?
General Kenobi. I mean, what can you tell me about the Necromancers?
I've heard things to be sure, but I don't really know anything about them. Is it true that some of our guildmates were killed? Oh, how horrible!
Let's do that line again, okay? Shade of the Revenant.
Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falkar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falkar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you.
Alright, hastily scrawled note.
You too.
Can you guys, hey, look over there, that's Elvis.
Hello, Master Wizard.
Do you ever go to the copious coin purse?
Yeah, I guess they didn't really give a damn. Okay, so that lesser, greater, 4 grand, 6 commons. I need to find some common souls. If I could only remember what is a common soul. Anyway, there was a scribbled note that I'm supposed to read. 4-man ages, no. Hazy scrawled note. Primary sites: the Dark Fissure, Fort Istris, Fort Little, altars have been raised, anchorites have been called. Watch the skies. Once a week, His grace shines down on us.
Greeting.
You know, I saw your fight against the Grey Prince.
Oh, you did?
Nobody thought that orc could be beat, but you showed them all.
Yeah, it was such an exciting battle against the NPC that simply wanted to die and didn't even move the muscle. It was an easy archery training, which it actually was an added insult to injury, come to think about it. Shade of the Revenant.
So, Falcar expressed interest in this Revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhal. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned and report back. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided.
So basically, go in and kill everybody on sight. Good enough for me.
Be careful.
Alright, let's see. It was, yeah, 7 south of the Cheydinhal. There's the Carbos camp. We're gonna go from there. But what do I see over here? I spy with my little eye something that looks like an abandoned mine. And, well, I'm gonna explore that first, if you don't mind. Yeah, I need a potion for restoration of fatigue. Doomed mine. Okay, it's 1v1 archery. Nice. No. Who said that? Archery later is gonna be even more dirty. For a very specific reason. The last perk in archery actually increases, not increases, it actually adds paralyze to every shot you're gonna make. I mean, not every, there's a chance that you're gonna paralyze the target. And let me tell you, that is a filthy add-on on top of the pushing down on the ground. It's absolutely filthy.
What?
Okay, that's 2 against 1. Not fair, not fair. Whoa, still 2 against 1.
You'll never take me down. This is the part where you fall down and bleed. What's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry? You do realize die.
Die, you first. Oh shit. Technically, now that I have a block, I don't have to even deal. Ooh, money. Money. Now that I have a block maxed out, I technically don't have to deal with having a short sword anymore unless it's specifically for sneaking. I could just simply go for the claymore from this point on. use the weapon I was designed for, and not the one that the Bruma statue have decided to build for me. Because for some magical reason, the Bruma statue have decided that the weapon I was using in the battle was a staff, even though I was not used. I never used the staff in the entire game, not even once. You know what, Red? I actually have a song for you when we talked about the necromancy. I'm even willing to Google that for you in a second. Or for everybody. Oh my god. Archery is so nasty, man. Like, it levels up so slowly, but it's also so good. Okay, hold up. Let me quit the game because I have it on the. I need to look it up on the browser, and I don't have the browser. That's not the thing I'm actually interested in. I need to open the mod list over here because I forgot to do that too. Okay, so it's a song by Young Scrolls. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. Copy that. And copy this into the chat. Enjoy that song because it's surprisingly fitting to what we have, to the conversation that we had just a moment ago. Alright, and now we can continue on. The statue, yeah, it's actually an NPC, I know that. But I don't think you can actually talk to that statue. I never really tried to figure out if that is a possibility. And if it is, I never really tried it. So the NPC includes the most valuable item in the inventory, which may not be the one you used. Yeah, it is. It just works, okay?
And then you run wires that connect them all, and again.
Who's there?
Death. Wow, okay, that trap almost freaking killed me. Good night. I might actually go for a dagger.
Well met.
Good afternoon.
Nivene is bordered on the north and east by rugged mountains, and to the south by marshes and rainforests.
2 archers?
I see.
I kind of want to fight the 2 archers at the same time.
The skooma trade.
Okay, it's not 2 archers, but I know exactly what's gonna happen.
This ends here. You move like a pregnant cow.
Oh, you're gonna. I think you're gonna enjoy it. It's silly. It's absolutely silly, but I love it. It's a perfect Valentine's song, pretty much. She apparently wanted to say that she thought mudcrabs were fiercer than me. But it's her that actually fall down for the mudcrab. It's such a nice little song, you know? Yeah, let's take all of that. Gonna take the Daedric arrows, iron arrows. Actually, I was googling today before I started the stream about a mod that could increase the amount of arrows I'm gonna get in general in the game, especially the high levels. but the only mod that actually makes sense is the mod that basically gives you an additional ring or gives you a piece of spell that basically makes all the arrows infinite, which is totally not what I wanted to gain, but there's no other options. I wish that Nazim song in the backside had the, or the backside with the video, it's only in the SoundCloud. I think it was a YouTube video, but it got removed. I believe that got pretty much removed. Because, you know, YouTube. Alright, let's leave this cave, let's go for another one. What time it is? 5:42 p.m. depending on weather conditions. Because the next quest that I'm going to do, it requires to have basically a clear sky. So otherwise we will be otherwise the shrine is not gonna work. Besides that, I think we will be able to simply sneak over there without any problems. Yeah, it's kind of snowing, so we might not get the perfect weather conditions during this during this at the moment, so we're gonna do it on the next one. Ah yes, the good old times of Skyrim, horse. Non-existent in this game yet. Huh? Something just increased. Acrobatics, athletics, acrobatics 65. Well, 10 more points and I'm gonna have it at a ripe number of 75. Alright, I think I can just wait over here. Or do I have to go on the other stone? I mean, I can. I have the acrobatics for it. Yeah, I think it's actually safe for me to observe from here, unless I'm gonna slip. Which, yeah, I'm gonna slip from here. Okay. I guess this should be good. Should be. Okay, save the game. And now we need to wait. The sky is actually clearing out, so it might be good enough. How many hours? I'm gonna wait 5. And then after that I'm gonna wait single hour. Well, the weather is clear and nothing happens. 1 more hour then. Still nothing happens. 1 more hour. Still nothing happens. We might need to wait another 24 hours for this quest to progress. Or it's simply waiting 24 hours. I don't really know. I do remember that I had to wait over here. Yeah, it's already almost 6 a.m. Let's wait 24 hours. Maybe it needs to be a specific day of the week where this little shrine over here starts working. Did you purchase your horse armor? No. Not yet. I need to gain Shadowmere. Awful weather conditions again. That's awful. That's bad. Now I done goofed because I waited 24 hours instead of waiting for 12. God damn it. You done goofed. Okay, now let's wait every single hour. Every 8th day? What? Wait, for a second I thought I hear some kind of noise. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. It's a waiting game. Oh, there it is.
Now, while the shade of the Revenant blankets this world, I give these gems as an offering. May the power of the true God fill and change them.
I've witnessed necromancers creating black soul gems at the Dagfisher cave. I need to get this information to Raymunus Paulus. But I can also ignore that. Because there's no consequences. And I can just simply stab. And read the handwritten note as well. Pick up the black soul gem from here. And let me take a look at the handwritten note. To the anchorites, please place your grand soul gems in the altar. Pray for his blessings and strike the altar with your soul trap magic. Your gems will become instruments of his divine power. I actually wonder. Out of the pure curiosity, let's do the experiment for science. And strike it with a soul gem on target. Well, well, well. I'll be damned. I can just farm black soul gems and trap the human souls. I can be called Necromancer now. That is actually great. That is actually freaking great. The science experiment was a success. Oh, we all know what's gonna happen now. Oh, we all know what's gonna happen. Motherfucker's gonna get stolen. Yes. This soul trap under number 7.
What's that? Die, curse!
Thank you. So how many souls do I have left? From the black soul gems, I still have 4 more. Nice. I'll buy that for $1. The soul sucking ability have expired. That's a shame. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Greater Fortify Magicka, not bad, not bad. Gonna probably have to use the feather spell that I have. When your uncle could be a necromancer, yep. Holy Magicka, 60.60 seconds. Okay. I mean, I usually just want to trap like bandits or Mini Marco, but we're gonna see how it's gonna be. Because I genuinely want to keep one soul gem. All the soul gems. All the black soul gems, so I can simply use them for later. You know, just imbue the human soul into the weapons, because they are Daedric weapons, so it makes only more sense. Sir? He wants to exit, but instead of prioritizing getting to the door, he just prioritizes opening the door. Good job, dude. Okay, I'm over encumbered. Not for long. Okay. I'm gonna explore this entire location. One corner at a time. Hard lock, not very hard for me. Okay, we don't have the necromancer over here, but we got this guy. Not sure if he's gonna summon anything. If he's not gonna summon anything, that's great. And he didn't. By the way, these guys have an incredible reach on their attacks. They're using regular longswords, but they are smacking it out like they are daggers. And they can resist a lot of abuse. What's the fine? Around 1,000 gold. That is an, by the way, Red, this is an actual conversation that is in the game. That is an actual conversation, and I think just to increase the comedic value, I'm going to do that conversation after I'm gonna leave this cave. I'm gonna show you the original. Assuming that the alchemist lady in Skin Red is not gonna fuck around, which honestly she probably is. Ooh. There we go, another one. In my pocket, that's a stronger sorcery, I'm gonna take that. Excuse me, sir. Do I have a greater soul gem? I think these guys are graders. Common, great. Yeah, nothing like that. Even more gold. More bone meal. Okay, so we can safely assume that this section of the cave has been explored. There's another section to be found. Trapping necromancers in the soul gems, I would call it an irony kill. A straight up irony kill. Because it's them who should be doing that. And in the meantime, I am the evil person that traps all their souls. Yeah, that's not gonna... Yeah, that would basically... fighting these two guys at the same time was kind of unavoidable. And now it's 1v1. I can deal with that. I only need to take 1 restore fatigue potion and that should be good. Yeah, repair all of that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use the dagger instead of the short sword. Because now I'm using the claymore. What I wanted to check is how many dark or black soul gems I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and only one of them is not filled. Dr. Phil. No more necromancers, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Sneak attack. Skeleton. And let's go. First, you are going to die because you are an easier prey. There we go, 1 down. Still have not found the must stuff for the alchemy. Still in look for that. But I'm currently creating potions that are good enough to stand the test of time and grind, so it's not really as bad as it seems. Alright, ectoplasm get. $58 gold. Should I ever cast that spell? I probably should, just in case. Let me take a look. So we have a path to the right, a path to the left. Oh, Necromancer. Nice.
Let's go.
Yo, stop running. Okay, I'm gonna need to have that potion. My eyes are getting confused. There we go. That was the last soul gem.
You're pathetic.
Are you have you summoned anybody or it's 1v1? No, it's not 1v1. Okay, need the Staff of Weakness, Sorcerer in Silence. Not bad, not bad. All that useful money, which I'm gonna definitely sort my inventory after I'm gonna leave this place. Okay, I missed the pathway that I was supposed to take. Also, let me just exchange the Daedric Dagger. How damaging is my short sword? 25. And this is only 2 points. I'm gonna use the dagger and the claymore from this point on. Because I don't need to practice block anymore. I already have maxed that out. But I am willing to keep the shield because it gives me additional 25% damage resistance. Pretty much. Alright, so I have all the soul gems filled. This guy might be a problem. And I also kind of want to kill him with the archer at the same time. Because he's an archer too. And the idea of a fair fight still exists. Kinda. Okay. Now I can go for this. Yeah, the AI basically did not know what it wants to do. It tried to focus on few targets at the same time, but it couldn't. Alright, so we have a ginormous chamber over here. A rat. Do I have any petty soul gems? I only have a lesser soul gem, so no, it's not gonna work that way. It is just not going to work. Even though I wish it was. There is a mod for Oblivion that basically, what it gives you is the ability to basically capture every soul without, you know, that much need of a worry about, you know, basically constantly worrying about capturing the soul in the appropriate soul gem, because otherwise it's gonna get, you know, a situation of petty soul gem in a grand, petty soul in a grand soul gem. That's what I was trying to say, even though I probably did not even say it properly. I was trying, though. There was an attempt. Oh, glass helmet. Nice. Already have my own. So, no thank you. Did I open this chest because I don't remember? Yes, I did, because it's empty. Let's go for the Sanctrum. In a matter of fact, let's save the game just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the left side first, because you read books from left to right.
Who's there?
Not me! Was the Penny Soldier Grand Soldier's freezer burn? Yeah, kind of worthless. Freezer burn. I'm sorry, what does freezer burn means? Is that some kind of reference? Or you actually mean like a burning freezer? I'm kind of inept when it comes to some references. You're kinda inept all the time, Lander, you suck. Food that gets ruined by ice exposure in the freezer. Shouldn't that be called just a food frostbite then? I don't know, it's only me that thinks that way? It's probably just me, isn't it? But yeah, now I can understand. I now understand what it means. So thanks.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Yeah, he's gone now.
What's that?
He's not gonna stab you. Conjuration 79. Where the hell do you think you're going, dude? There we go. Good night. Let me take that. Silence, yes. I'm probably gonna put that Restore Fatigue Potion into favorites. Gonna replace one of the buttons. Okay, my skeleton is down and I didn't even notice. Good night. Let me take that. Okay, no point of hiding. You're dead. Okay, that's one guy dead. Okay, all the scrolls. And I'm almost over encumbered. Almost. Okay, so this guy is a wraith, so I need to get a skeleton with a silver axe if I want him to, like, deal any damage. Yep, thank you. One more time. Ah, the spell did not get absorbed. Oh, that's a shame. What is with the dwarven axes? Would you kindly cast a spell on me? My god, another fucking dwarven. What's with the dwarven stuff today? Now it's Elven. God damn it. Yeah. That was a kind of a waste. That was a kind of a waste. Journeyman. And that's another Grand Soul Gem. Well... depending on which night it's going to be, I'm going to change it into a Black Soul Gem. Hopefully I will be able to change it into a Black Soul Gem while I'm still over here. And I just kind of forgot about the most crucial thing, sneaking. Oh, now you're giving him silver. Thanks. Give me all of that. Oh, over encumbered. Okay, not a problem. I'm gonna get rid of you, because that's 44 pounds of weight for only 1,000 gold. Not really worth as much as it could. So just a path of elimination. Golden lockpick. Okay, nothing else. It's only like mushrooms, but they're meh. And they are mad because they want to get they don't want to get picked up and used as an alchemy ingredient later. Because oh boy, I will use them as alchemy ingredient. You can bet your sweet cheeks it's gonna happen. I kind of hope I will be able to gain the alchemy at 100 after this crafting session, which is gonna happen after the fighting in the arena, and it's gonna happen after completing the Mages Guild, which it's definitely gonna happen this week. I just don't know which day exactly. I'm unable to predict that. I'm assuming that with good wins, I should be able to complete the Mages Guild today. If not, then we'll see, because I again have a trouble with simply, you know, the insurance stuff. It's still chasing me. and I have some issues with simply even now to even register myself, to even get in freaking line. So now getting in line for the insurance, it might take a little bit of time now. I don't think it requires any comments. I don't think that at this point anybody wants to listen to that. Nobody wants to listen to that. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna pick all of that. But yeah, basically, it sucks, so yeah. And it's daytime. God damn it. What if I'm gonna wait 12 hours? Am I gonna get another black soul gem? Let's figure that out. Yeah, 12 hours from now. Oh, okay, there it is. One grand soul gem. One soul trap on target. Well, bam! Now I can soul trap criminals and other necromancers because dark humor and irony exists. Anyway, time to get to the Imperial Market. Time to sell some stuff. Time to sort my inventory and wait for another 7 hours because shops are closed.
Me children are starving, please help.
A pleasure to speak.
A pleasure
I offer
indeed.
the finest goods and lowest prices in all.
You have some iron arrows. I'm gonna buy them. Now, what can I sell to you? One of the Daedric daggers, Daedric maces. I'm gonna keep the short sword and now get rid of all the staffs. Staffs? Because it's one staff. But I think the plural is gonna be staffs with S at the end.
And
right?
A fine transaction.
I just realized something. I sold her the staff, the mage's staff. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it back. It's not a big of a loss because I'm gonna gain.
That's a fair deal.
All that money back anyway.
And excellent. A good price for a good customer.
I bet. And you know what's even funnier? I can sell her the black soul gems. Oh my god. You know, totally not suspicious at all.
Bye.
I can just straight up sell her black soul gems, no problem. No questions asked.
Tertullians?
I know who you are.
What can I interest you in?
Staves would be plural. English is really like that. I mean, it is English. Keep this, because I want to keep it just in case. Bronze amulet. 3 ebony rings. Gold.
That's a fair deal.
Gold and gold emerald. Gold ring just alone by itself. Pants.
You drive.
I'm gonna keep the ring of skimming because it seems pretty good. Robe of Conjurer is the one that I have received for free. Intelligence, willpower, conjuration, destruction. It's actually not as bad as it seems. Okay, let me sell that. I'm not gonna wear it, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so Ages Before Man, sell that. Sell the Blizzard, Decaying Burst, Defensive, Disintegrate Weapon, Electrocution. Jill's Orders.
You?
Not the black soul gems. Oh no, we are not selling those. Okay, thank you, goodbye.
Bye.
500,000 gold obtained. Okay, let's get back to my home so I can just leave unnecessary stuff behind. It's amazing how the Mages Guild gave me the robes, but they didn't give me a hood. Now, good luck trying to find a fitting hood. Which actually it's what might actually happen. I might be finding or getting a mod that basically puts all the hoods and all the robes in a specific major shop in Imperial City. Okay, so Daedric stuff. Short sword, dwarven, glass. I'm gonna keep the iron. Leave the silver in the steel. Ebony emerald. Gold emerald. Robes. Keep the ring of skimming because it's actually not bad. I'm gonna leave 24 potions in the house, and I'm gonna leave 40 potions in the house. Okay, now only leave the ingredients. When it comes to like UI mods, it seems like there's the most compatible mod with every single other mod that is currently available. It's either going to be a Northern UI, which basically is a UI preset that looks kind of like Skyrim. And there's also the most trusted Darnify UI, which I'm actually leaning more towards, because Darnify UI actually has available preset for 1080p screens, in which Northern UI, I don't know if it has it. If it's a possibility, that is. I just don't know those things. It's gonna be quite an experimentation, to say the least. Yeah, I should leave this behind, and now the soul gems. Yeah, just politely leave them behind. There's nothing conspicuous about what I'm doing. Okay, so we got 1 greater soul gem, 2 lessers. I can actually fill a lesser soul gem. I totally have forgotten that I have a scamp that I can summon, and it's only 2, so let's do it right now. Summon scamp. There we go. There we go. 2 lesser soul gems captured. And I just accidentally dropped a greater soul gem that was absolutely empty. There we go. Alright, if I use this likely use Darn, yeah. Though, maybe just for the sake of experimentation, I should use the Northern UI. But then again, I don't know. Darn actually displays like percentages on the skill. It displays the health of the weapon. It displays the percentages on the health of the weapon, the skills that you practice, how much you need to a level. I think Darn is actually kind of better because it's more practical. And also, some freaking dog have just pissed on my carpet. This is why people don't have carpets anymore. Because random dogs just enter the houses and just pissing all over. Ugh. Alright, I'm good. Scamp slime, yeah. Slime. Actually sounded wrong. Oh well. Yeah, I need to talk with you.
Have you been to the Dark Fissure yet? We need to know all we can about the necromancers.
Yeah, necromancers. They have this absolutely great machine every day at 9 PM. Put a black Grand Soul Gem in, change into a Black Soul Gem, be the biggest man at the party.
So you saw them. The altars must be infused with some kind of power to change over the soul gems. I shall pass the news on to the council. Most troubling indeed to know that these are not merely myths. I also fear their numbers may be greater than we believed. You have again performed admirably. You have my thanks, and that of the council as well.
Do you get the dark feature very often? Oh, who am I asking? Of course you don't. Nazi-mancer? Okay, okay, I need a little bit of that lube. Give me an advancement.
Your role within the guild becomes ever more essential. You have now attained the rank of magician and are freely able to access the council chamber.
Okay, so I can now enter the chambers of the mages. Okay, what about the tasks?
Seek out Archmage Traven. He has personally requested that you see him for your next assignment.
Okay, liberation or apprehension. I have to go to somebody to get the mage. Okay.
Hello, magician.
Ooh. Can I actually talk with you guys?
I'm Karanya, Master Wizard, and far too important to be talking to you. So go about your business, please.
I'm Karanya. I have a stick up my arse. Okay.
Good day.
Good day.
Do you sell any spells? No.
Good day.
Do you spell any
Greetings.
spells?
It is high time that we met face to face, don't you think? Raminus has told me good things about you. You have advanced quickly and show great promise. I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist with.
Well, let's see what kind of a task it is then.
Are you prepared to begin?
How? No. I need to write to my family and wait for their answer.
Very good. Let me explain what is at stake. The Council of Mages has been aware of the increased necromancer activity in Cyrodiil for some time. It had been our position to sit back and watch what unfolded, but that time has clearly passed. We cannot tolerate these attacks on the Guild. Most of our information on the necromancers has come from an informant inside the cult itself, a Guild member who offered to infiltrate their ranks.
You have someone on the inside?
Yes, and we have for quite some time. Though the information he has provided is limited, it has given us a sense of their scope and power. The Council was initially reluctant to believe the information was reliable, but with recent events, they have little choice but to trust it. I fear that our informant is in danger, and that is why I have called you here.
Who is the informant then?
Lucianus Elias. He is not a council member, but has long served the Guild here at the Arcane University. Aware of the growing interest in the Guild after the ban on necromancy was put into place, he offered to help the Council track the cult's actions. With my blessing, he infiltrated the group and has fed us information for quite some time, until recently. I have not heard from him, and I fear for his safety.
Go on.
The lack of reports from Mucianus has disturbed the Council, and they are now concerned about the legitimacy of his information. A group of battle mages were dispatched to Mucianus's last known location with the intent of bringing him in for questioning. I argued against it, but eventually agreed to maintain order in the Council. I regret that decision, and that is why I wish to send you there.
What am I supposed to do?
I fear the battle mages may mistreat Mucianus if they do not mistake him for one of the many necromancers no doubt present in the ruins. I wish for you to find Mucianus and ensure his safe return to the Arcane University. I do not want anything to go wrong. Please, hurry. The battle mages will arrive there soon, if they have not already, and time is of the essence. If for any reason they are unsuccessful, Mucianus's life will be in forfeit. You must make sure he is safe. Go now.
Not promising that.
And bring word to me as soon as he has been escorted to safety.
Where do I need to go?
Mucianus last reported being sent to the ruins of Nenyon Twill, south of the Imperial City. That is where the battle mages went. South of the White Rose River, nearly halfway to the border of elsewhere. I'm afraid I know nothing more about the location or what you may expect to find once you arrive.
Very well.
Thank you. know that I would not ask such a thing of you if I did not feel it was urgent, or that it was beyond your capabilities. I shall await your return.
Alright. Tasks?
Nenyon Twill awaits you.
Okay.
Make haste.
Making haste now.
Hello,
Okay. Oh, I actually already have noticed the location. Hold up. It's right next to Fargill Inn, so I'm gonna go from there. Why should I backstab him? Or why would I even backstab him? That's an even better question. Yeah, wolf pelt is useless. Okay, how's my wheel looking like? Well, technically speaking, everything that I have is useful, so hard for me to put a restore fatigue potion under one of the buttons. Okay, so that's the Indian will, but I also see a... Ooh, look, piece of candy. I basically see a fort, and I want to explore that first. Taking his job? Well, it's not my fault. Fold the roll back. Okay, I'm not alone. I do remember that you are a common soul. And you are a greater one. Do I have any more common? Oh, I have plenty of common soul gems, so... I kinda, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I kinda want him to summon the clan fears. Okay, he absorbed that. How many common subjects do I have? Only 2 more. Okay, lack of magicka, that's not good. I need him to absorb couple spells. I technically don't have a good soul gem. Hold up, I have an idea. Something cheap. Something cheap that I can always cast. Flare. There we go. Did he cast the clan fear, or did he went just for the shield? I think he just went for the shield. Come on, just absorb. There we go. Now just go for the summon. I mean, you can do that too. Sure, why not? Don't make me practice mysticism on you. Summon the freaking clan fear. You can do this. There we go. There we go. Another one. Come on. Do it. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, from this point on, I am not giving him any more magicka. It's all going for the kill. That was worth it. I have all common soul gems filled right now, and the greater one too. Taking his job, well, somebody has to take it. You know that meme from South Park? Get your my job! It has to start somewhere. Yeah, let's go to the right. It seems like this one ends quite abruptly over here, which is kind of great. To the left there's nothing. Call the lava cronk. I mean, technically speaking, I could just cheese it with acrobatics. And I could, but I didn't, because I'm a good boy. I'm a lawful citizen, and you're just a conjurer. You're gonna get stabbed. You're gonna get stabbed in the ass, and your soul is gonna get captured. Your soul is mine. I'm a freaking Shang Tsung in this bitch. I just need more grand soul gems at this point. Okay, what do we have? Ebony dagger, that's gonna be very good sellable item in large quantities. Let me see, healing, sorcery, and nothing else. Moving on. A book, Beggar Prince. With potion of healing, no. Oh, apprentice, really, dude? Apprentice stuff? I need master alchemy stuff. Which I think master alchemy stuff should also be available in shops. I don't know why it isn't. Like, the master stuff just doesn't appear in shops at all. Don't get the logic behind that. Like, it should be a very rare occurrence, but I forgot to go to Skingrat. I'm gonna do this after this dungeon, because it totally left my mind. I was so busy with sort the inventory, move forward philosophy. I have totally forgotten about that. Stab. Okay, I can summon something too, you know? And I believe I am not alone in this place. Okay, let me take all of that. Who's the enemy over here? Okay, I need my Mr. Skeleton right over here, right now. Got that. In which direction? I'm gonna go this way. Apparently I'm still being noticed by something. It's only a bunch of corpses and nothing else in this room. Nobody. I'm not here. How do I get over there? Local map. I think I understand how. Are you? Yeah, despite the danger, I can actually just kill you. You are posing no threat to me. Take that. Potion charisma, yeah, that can help me out maybe somehow. You're not wearing your regular robes, Miss Conjurer. Ebony. Oh, because it's got 11% normal weapon resistance. Basically, 11% chance of not taking damage from any physical weapon. That is basically the gist of the thing. Intriguing. Kind of. This part is actually more puzzling to me right now than it was before. I'm gonna pretend that hurted me. Whoa, 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 hold up. This is the bridge that I just pressed. So it's not through here. I want to get to the winter station. Wait, isn't the winter station the one that I just... Yeah, it's exactly the same that I have entered. I is confused. That is the same bridge that I have put down, isn't it? Okay, I will assume that this dungeon is done. There's a hard door over here. That's a different door to a winter station, it seems. Oh, Nimrod. Anything underwater that would be remotely interesting to person of me? Nope. No chest, nothing. Yeah, this is basically a different entrance to the winter station over here, and nothing changes. Okay, I'm gonna assume that this place has been cleared out and now I can exit. And let me go to the Skingrad to see if the alchemist lady is over there, so I can basically do the thing for Red. To bring the origins. Let's save the game. There's no guarantees that she's actually gonna be in Skingrad right now because she is a freaking she's absolutely lazy. And she almost never arrives at her shop. Like literally, she almost never arrives at the shop.
Good evening.
Good day. She actually is here. Oh my god. Okay, time for illusion spell. Because on top of illusion spell, I'm gonna have to bribe her, I think. There we go, 30 seconds.
A pleasure to speak with you.
I bet.
For you, of
okay,
course.
so she already likes me.
What can I interest you in?
Just checking she doesn't have anything master, and of course she doesn't. She only has the She only has expert stuff. Okay, one at a time. Let me try to ask her about the danger cults. Maybe that is the thing.
What makes you think I'd know anything about that? But it just so happens I've run into some sanguine worshippers up in the Imperial Reserve, a long way northwest of Skingrad. Can't give you any better directions, unfortunately. Traveled mostly at night with a guide and didn't see much on the way.
Okay, so that's gonna be a quest for later. Any rumors?
I heard that some of the provinces were talking about seceding from the Empire. Probably just talk, though. Everything's a bit unsettled now.
Skingrad.
I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking.
Oh my god. It's I'm trying to say something. Is this the first offense?
Let's assume no.
Then it's at least 500 gold.
That's nothing compared to Morrowind, thanks. You too.
Hey Wacko, hey Void. Oh my god, absolutely no regrets. This is absolutely wonderful. Oh, I haven't looked in that option in like forever.
You, what are you doing here?
I was sent here.
Has the council gone mad, sending you here alone? There's no time. The others, they were waiting for us. They knew we were coming. I'm the only one left. The necromancers retreated further in, but we've got to follow them. There's no time to waste.
Indeed.
Follow me.
I'll try. Let's see how fast he's going to die. And done. Third the only surviving, by the way. Battle Mage is dead. I need to continue on my own into the ruins. Oblivion.
And then you run wires that connect them all, and it just works.
Oh my god, the last 10 minutes was probably the best moments of Oblivion that I could ever imagine. Oh, this is so dumb. Still got... okay. Yeah, the game still considers him as a body laying on the ground over there, so I need to be fast about looting him. Yeah, that mechanism is gonna probably constantly work. Darkest darkness. Because the body's still there. Okay, gonna pick up the gold. Switch to dagger. Necromancer. Yeah, and she just screwed herself over. I can only hope that somebody freaking clipped all of that because it was brilliant. It was worth it. Oh my god. Okay, I see a necromancer over here, a necromancer over there. I'm gonna take one in shadows first. Though I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to summon a my skeleton to help me. Oh, you are not restoring that. All right. So apparently there's something over here. So this is a gate to move forward. Yeah, I'm gonna pick all of that. Are you going to summon something? Nope. You're just gonna be taking damage. Hey, take a look at that. I got a guy with the silver. So it's all good. That's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Got the ectoplasm, potion of insight. I'm gonna get through that door, but first I want to make sure that I explode everything that is over here. Only then I'm gonna move forward. Local map, and it seems that there was some at the beginning. I think that's basically another path. Yeah, the another path is over here, but I have no access to it. Poor guy. Somebody should remove that. Athletics at 61, nice. It's not 69, but it will do the job.
Oh, you poor dear. I'm afraid you're late to the party. The guest of honor has already left.
What do you mean by that?
And I do hate to disappoint you, but Musianus is in no condition to be leaving. He's a worm thrall now, and shall be quite content here. A grim fate indeed, but one does not cross the order of the Black Worm without suffering greatly for it. I shall tell the master that you were here looking for him. Perhaps I'll bring him your head as an offering.
That's metal. Thanks for Magicka. There we go. She's done. Whoa, okay. I guess now it's your turn. Give me that. Don't need a glass claymore. So what do we have here? So 2 red Welkin stones that can shoot me, but not necessarily deal any damage. Good night. Good job at summoning the dude to help you in the water. That's very smart. Okay, let me take the gold. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to summon some. Oh yeah.
Face was the last mistake you'll ever
Going
make.
for the summoner first, the weaker one. One down. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay, my skeleton is down, need to resummon. And also I need to take the Restore Fatigue. Okay, all of them are gone. Or so I believe. I think there's supposed to be 2 buttons, because if I'm correct, there should be 2 Welkin stones. Not Welkin, Varla stones. Those are gonna be hell of a useful. Okay, let me take a look at the map. Oh, okay, so this is another necromancer. Okay. We get the skeleton up and running and going for the main target. Whoa. Careful there. Staff of Sickness, Stage of Mace, Sorcery, Book. And another Black Soul Gem. Wow. Now to only find another necromancer so I can soul trap those motherfuckers. Okay, so that only opens the path over here. But I want more. I always going to want more because I am addicted to loot. And it's not a problem. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. You have a problem with me having a problem. Okay, so that's first Bartless Stone. Now let me get the second one, which I assume it's gonna be also underwater. There we go. With Varla Stones, you can fully restore the charges on your enchanted weapons, and it's gonna always restore them to 100%. So it's basically a filled Grand Soul Gem with it. Oh. I have found Mecanius Alice. He's been transformed into some kind of a walking dead. There's nothing I can do for him. I should report this fate to Hannibal Tavern and the Arcane University. I mean, there is something that I can do. Put the poor guy out of his misery. But boy, does he take a lot of damage. Just summoning a skeleton to deal more damage to him seems like a good idea, because the game does not even allow me to perform a mercy killing. That is just awful. Okay, right before I started killing, so that's alright. It's all good. What is with his health, man? I'm willing to say that he had an outrageous amount of health for a so-called regular zombie. Maybe he's not a regular zombie, but he's... That boy definitely took a lot of damage. Okay, there's no Welkin stones around. I guess I can go through here now. Goodbye, Mr. Skeleton. I see a necromancer that I am going to soul trap. I actually have 1 black soul gem, so let's go. And... Stare. What do you think you're going? Thank you. Poison of a Fool, that's personality, to sorcery, lightning. And I will assume that the gate that I just activated is gonna allow me to basically leave this place. None of these books are useful to me. There's only a chest with Alacrity, which can restore my agility if I'm ever gonna get it damaged. And I was right. Timing. I have made the save before killing the guy, just in case killing the guy would actually kick me out of the Mages Guild, which I hope it won't. Anyway, time to get back and report the relative success of the mission.
Hello, guildmate.
Nice room. Okay, none of these books are actually gonna give me... Ooh, Nidrut. Almost tempted to just pick it up. The Last King of blah blah blah. Any other books that you have? There is one, Provinces of Tamriel, but it's not gonna teach me anything. Arcana Restored. Book of Daedra. Yep, nothing. I'm simply gonna wake him up and talk with him, I suppose.
What news of your task? Your face looks grim.
Well, I had to kill a bunch of necromancers and probably the toughest zombie in the game that I have witnessed.
What? By the 9, and there was nothing you could do for him? What
Besides putting
fate.
him to
I
sleep.
cannot imagine how they could do that to him. So many lives lost. I thank you for trying to save him.
I did save him. I put him to the forever bed. Okay, what about my task?
Before we continue, you should speak to Raminus Polus about your advancement within the guild.
Which will happen.
Good day.
Good day. Just the most casual good day. Can I open it without consequences? I guess I can. Glass dagger replica. Those are both replicas, and a lesser soldier.
Work keeps my hands busy.
Yep, work. Oh boy, if not for the work. And it's actually time to wait like 5, no, actually not even 5 hours. 3 hours should be enough for Romanus to actually show up, and so we can get our advancement. But we are going to do that after the break. Because it's right time, it's 3.5 hours into the stream, and I need to make myself a second team. So, let's quickly switch to the chat time and summarize what we have managed to do so far. So, we have managed to gain a bunch of black soul gems that I'm feeling. I know where I can get the black soul gems, so I can perform the absolutely greatest enchantments for my weapon, because I believe filled black soul gems are the best for enchanting. What else can I say? We are progressing within the story and within the ranks of the Mages Guild, and we have also crossed probably the most funniest parts of the game so far. The Necromancer in Skingrad, and also the ever so vigilant Battle Mage that died almost a second after we talked to him, so it's going good. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching me so far. Links to my YouTube, Discord, whatever you guys need is down below in the panels or in the video description, depending on where you're watching this. If you're watching this on Twitch, consider following me. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider subscribing, ringing the bell, slapping the like, all that stuff. When it comes to form of supporting me, you guys can support me on Twitch via Prime Gaming and regular Twitch subs. There's also option of bits on Twitch. Subs are gonna give you ad-free viewing, some nice looking emotes. If you guys can't or don't want to use the ad blocker, that's all up to you. But yeah, bits for even more unique emotes, and there's also option of more direct support, which is gonna be !! support in the Twitch chat, and also panels below. For people on YouTube, that description. I'm basically currently in my current situation, Twitch is the only way I can gain any kind of support from my house. So any kind of donation, any kind of sub, bits, it's all always appreciated. Any kind of support. If you guys cannot do that, that's not a problem. Not gonna force anybody. I simply enjoy you guys sitting here with me and just talking around with me as well. It's always appreciated. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of the ASMR of the Arcane University, and I'll be back in around 10 to 15 minutes. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna continue the Oblivion after the break. Be right back.
Hello, magician.